Hey guys, today we're going to be checking out this open trap bar by a company called Fitron, based out of Slovakia. This video specifically is going to be interesting for my European home gym enjoyers because we have very little selection when it comes to this type of bar. I actually reviewed an older version of this bar on my main channel last year. Since then, Fitron has made several upgrades to the bar which addressed pretty much all the critiques I had. So they were nice enough to send me this new version to check out. But this isn't a sponsored video and you're going to be getting my honest opinion. Alright, so jumping into the review, the packaging was excellent. The bar arrived on a wooden pallet and was wrapped extremely well. Sometimes I've had gym equipment arrive dented, scratched, even hanging out of the box, but that definitely wasn't the case here. The sleeves are removable, so that gives the bar a much smaller footprint for shipping. And you can choose between 3 different sleeve lengths. There's 21.5 centimeters, 36 centimeters, and 43 centimeters. Also, if you happen to have plates with the small holes, they have a 30mm diameter sleeve option, which is very rare to see and a nice addition for those of you that are stuck buying 30mm equipment. Personally, I picked the 36 centimeter version with a 50mm diameter, which I think is going to be the best option for most. If you happen to have very thin steel plates, you will probably be fine even with the shorter version. But I used these thick bumper plates, so I went with the middle option. I really can only see someone needing the 43 centimeter version if they are really strong and want to max out and also have bumper plates. For reference, with the 36 centimeter sleeves and my very thick bumper plates, I can still fit over 200 kilos on the bar and still have room for collars. With steel plates, you could load over double that for sure. My version of the bar weighs 32 kilos, the shorter version weighs 30 kilos, and the long version weighs 33 kilos. Apart from picking the sleeve length, you can also choose the handle thickness. They have 32mm, 35mm, and 38mm diameter options. I went with the thinnest ones and they work great for me since my hands are quite small. You can buy multiple handles if you want, and they are easy to switch out with just one bolt. The handles are also knurled. It's the Hill type of knurling, so it's quite smooth and won't be rough on your skin. A lot of people might prefer more aggressive knurling for deadlifts, but with the trap bar you don't have the same issue of the bar rolling out of your hands, as you do with a normal barbell, so the grip isn't as much of a factor anyway. And of course, if you're like me and you like to use straps, then the knurling makes no difference whatsoever. Keep in mind that we're only talking about the high handles here. The bottom handles don't have knurling and are just welded into place. The customization options don't end there though, so you can choose between just the metal color or black for the handles and sleeves. Then you can choose between a bunch of colors for the powder coating on the frame. They have black, dark gray, light gray, sand beige, orange, red, dark red, blue, and olive green. I think it's super cool that they give you all these options at no extra cost, and it's something I've never seen offered before with a specialty bar. As you can see, I went with the red frame with black accents. It looks awesome and goes so well with the rest of my gym. So back to the sleeves, putting them on or taking them off is super simple and doesn't require any tools. You just slide the sleeve into the hole and then you slide this collar on, which you can screw into place by hand. Though if you want to secure it even tighter, there is a screw inside the collar which you can tighten with an Allen key. The bar generally is extremely well built. It's so sturdy, you're gonna have no issues with this thing no matter how much weight you're pulling. The welds are very nice, you can tell they were done by professionals, and the whole thing is carefully finished with no jagged edges anywhere. It's perfectly balanced, so it stays in place however you set it down, which is not the case with all open trap bars, and just shows that they really put some thought into the design. As you would expect, there is a built-in jack, which is one of the major benefits of open trap bars, so you don't have to worry about wasting time or energy while loading plates. You simply roll the bar onto the jack and it's suddenly super easy as the plates hover just above the floor. The open design also gives the bar a lot more versatility, allowing you to do movements like farmer's walks, lunges, or Bulgarian split squats, which can be obstructed or simply impossible with a closed trap bar. I also like the spacing of the two handles. I've seen some trap bars where it almost looks like you're doing a rack pull with the high handles, but this one just cuts a couple centimeters of range of motion, allowing you to get into a little bit more of an upright position while still very much feeling like a deadlift. The bar is rackable, which is great if you want to use it for stuff like neutral grip overhead press or bench press. You can also throw this thing on your back and squat with it, which will essentially act as a cambered squat bar. And that brings us to one of the most important considerations when you're buying something, the price. So currently they are selling the bar at just under 500 euros. It's all manufactured and shipped from Slovakia, so of course the shipping costs will depend on your location. They ship to most of mainland Europe, and from what I'm seeing, the shipping prices range from free to about 90 euros on the high end. So essentially the bar is going to cost you anywhere from 480 to 590 euros, delivered to your door, depending on the sleeve length you choose and your location. I really think it's an excellent value considering the quality of the build and all the customization options. There also simply aren't many other trap bar manufacturers here in Europe from what I've seen. For reference, Eleiko makes one for 1,000 euros before shipping. So it's pretty much double the price of this one, and really the only advantage I can see is that it has knurling on both handles instead of just the top one. Rogue makes a trap bar which costs nearly 700 euros once you add shipping, and that doesn't even have an open design. So if you're in Europe and you want a trap bar which will last you a lifetime and you can customize to match your gym, the Fitron Open X is a no-brainer and I highly recommend it. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you would like to see me make some more reviews.